Hey you folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Football Manager 2017, and fun time is over. The friendlies are gone. The cup, which we apparently won every single game, well, I mean, one was in penalties, but that's done. Now we start the real season, the Ladbrokes Championship. The very first game of the season is on. We're going to be fighting Wrath? I'm going to go with Wraith, I don't know. And they have, their value is pretty similar to ours, actually. So, you know, if they do better, it's just because they have a better, smarter, more well-organized team than we do. And I, therefore, would be very upset if we lost. They're predicted to come in 4th overall. Last time I checked, we were predicted to come in 10th, but that was before we made some of our purchases. What does the media say now? 9th! 9th! Apparently all my saying about not being like insta-relegated and, you know, all my trades have bumped us from 10th place to 9th place in the eyes of the media. Not to mention, of course, the fact that we had a pretty good winning run over here. So, the media thinks Wraith is a slightly better team than mine is. They're predicted to come out a little bit better because, I don't know, historical performances and different things like that. We are going to be playing at home, which is going to give me an advantage, a little bit anyway. Team-wise, we've got 4 loners on our team, but hey, that's what they exist for. We're literally at our cap, I guess. I mean, we got the other one too, our 5th loner over here, so I don't know. It is a really weird little display that I still don't understand fully, but we got a team full of loners, and the rest that we've got some pretty good picks. Our defense, like in the center here, like super strong, and actually Paddy Boyle is going to be replaced later on by Callum Crane, which is a little bit stronger as well. We're just going to get Callum Crane to get a bit of match sharpness. We may sub him a little bit later. Overall, our sharpness is okay. We've got some people who are a little bit more tired. We got 3 days until the next match, though, so hopefully that's going to be fine. We are still just doing training on the familiarity of our tactics, but things are getting a lot better now. We're starting to get really, really comfortable with our formation. The marking, the tempo, the width, that's all good. Mentality is just competent. Creative freedom is just competent, because we made a couple of tweaks here and there, and we've got another tactic over here as well. But we're going to run the slightly more aggressive one. Still just standard mentality over here, but what we've done with our people, and Paul Carney over here is on attack, Paddy Boyle is going to be on attack, Railston's going to be on support over here, so we should still have a fair number of people moving forward, and we do have the 2 striker composition now. Hopefully we'll be okay. Hopefully Mort will be on form. He would be more comfortable as a defensive forward because, again, what you ask of someone like that is a lot less. I think we're going to be fine, though. I think we're going to be okay. I don't suppose you're actually specifically being trained to be a deep-lying forward, are you? Because that would make some sense. I mean, you're doing the striker stuff in general, but specifically focus your training on deep-lying forward. That would be really well appreciated. Yeah, your positioning is a little on the weak side overall, but which might explain why the hell you roam like a madman. I suppose I could ask you to be a little bit more fixed in position, which is actually not a bad idea. Although I think the deep-lying forward, he is supposed to link things. I don't know. He is supposed to roam a bit. All right, let's just go ahead and advance. It's going to be fine. Very first competition. I know it says they're 9th and it says we're 1st, but that's just because of alphabetical order because no one's got any scores yet, any points. We can do that. Adams resumes full training. Jamie Adams, excellent. That is some nice news, although is he at full condition? Jamie Adams over here. Yeah, no, he could still use a little bit before we actually put him into the field. Air signs. Crane, very nice. Someone with an actual picture. My God, we don't have a lot of people with actual pictures on our team. So that's a bit more meaningful. I like that. Curry. Oh, that's a scout. I'm like, wait, how many people did I hire? Yes, we got a scout. We actually have another scout coming very, very soon. Curry completes the move. Search ends. New recruit. He's got some things to be said. That's interesting. That's a little bit beyond our cost, most likely. It's nice to see that high potential. Some other good potential players over here too, but that's not to be. Here's another scout. We're going to grab them both, and that's going to be very helpful. I mean, we've sort of picked up a lot of people we're looking for since we do have all our loans capped out, and we've spent almost all of our transfer budget at this point. Well, no, we've had another big chance, but we'll see. I'm not switching you out. I'm not going to change you or you or you. They really want to go, like, they're suggesting a more defensive layout here, going control and structured for the next one, and stick to positions. And yeah, people need more match fitness. Face Wraith. I actually may want to go slightly more defensive. It is the home game. Well, we'll see. We can always switch the the strategy as we go. Air's been handed a relatively kind opening fixture. You think so? Following promotion, home out against Wraith. I don't think that's true. Gotta make sure we're the best in these matches. Crane is available for the match. We'll be throwing your new rival straight into the side. Yeah, I mean, he's not going to start, but he will be in the sub, so I think he'll be ready, is what I'll say. Nobody's predicting Air to pull up any trees in the Labrador Championship, but how do you rate your chances of success in this competition? You know, I don't want to make predictions. Oh, fine. We'll have to be realistic. There's a reason nobody fancies us. There's a team you consider to be favorite to be relegated this season. I actually don't know who, like, is supposed to suck. I'm not going to name myself. That would be stupid. I guess I got to take a quick little peek and see, like, who does the media think might get relegated? St. Mirren is 6th. I mean, not, again, it's not overall. How about you? I'm just looking at the media predictions. 5th. Morton is predicted to come in 8th. Tell you what, I'm going to pick Morton. That's who I think is going to get hosed. Boom, there. Why have you picked them? Lacking in too many areas. There we go. We're gonna start a fight, basically. We'll want to show they can avoid the drop this season by which... Oh, are they the lowest predicted? Dumbarton? Oh, they were actually the lowest predicted. Is that a game you expect them to win? They'll be tough opposition. All right, leave me alone. A lot of times I do skip the press stuff because I find it a little bit tedious. Time remaining until transfer window closes. 3 weeks, 5 days. We may or may not spend it. Oh my God. Stop talking to me. Nothing else to add right now. Leave me alone. Piss off. Okay. I want to play some football. Jesus. Yes. Oh, I love how this is a big headline story, man. Okay. I don't care about Andrew Black anymore. Yes, we trialed him that one time, but I don't care. Preview. Okay, today at 3 p.m., which we're nearly there. Fitness tests. Yeah, that's okay. We're not going to push anyone. Don't worry about it. We don't need to go cray-cray. So this is going to be our team. Yes, no, maybe so. We do have some extra fit people here, but we don't actually need them. Backup striker is going to be Craig. That's going to be, or Craig McGuffey, I should say. McGuffey. So that's fine. Jamie Adams is quite a nice player, and he's actually bounced back a fair bit. I'm just trying to see. I don't know if I've got anyone else who can sub the middle very well. No, we do need Jamie Adams to be in here. So who am I going to pull out? Jamie Adams definitely has to be one of our subs that we use for things. Oh, Brian Gilmore can also fill in the middle, but he's not as good, is he? So maybe we do that. Brian Gilmore, we're kind of... Yeah, you're okay a little wider. You're okay, but not really in the middle. I think we're going to go with this. Nick, Andy. Yeah, and we're going to try to get Caleb in at some point. Okay, that's good as a starter. Yes, we need to give him a number. He's going to be number 26. Submit numbers. Okay, whew, I'm very tense. This is our first, probably most for seriousness match. So Wraith's considered a bit of a favorite. Some guy on the other team is missing, so I will be cautious and say it might make things easier, but it's still a tough fixture. Starting 11. Yeah, I don't think he's very far off. We're stepping up his involvement. He should be good to go sooner rather than later. Excellent. Oh, Balatoni's going to take the captain's armband for today. It's natural choice under the conditions. It's always a nice start to win points. Are you confident you can get off to a good start? Working hard, and yes. So, fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and apply this. I mean, I could look at the enemy team and actually think a little bit more. Okay, we're going to encourage people. We're going to say, assertively, I expect a win today. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but let's pretend. And then you guys can all go out there and make a difference. I have faith in you. Awesome. Good. And we're going to go. We're going to be in the white. And again, this is not a cup. This is the championship. We've got, I don't know, like 20 games or something to play. Something around there. And we want to make sure we don't end up in 10th place overall. And ideally, if we can end up 8th or above, then we don't have to worry about the relegation fight. It's not realistic for us to think that we're going to win the championship league in any way whatsoever, or even come close to promoting to Premiership. I mean, it's possible, I guess. But right now, that's not what I'm aiming for. I'm just aiming for not a disaster. And so we are going to try. This is our somewhat more aggressive comp, which I'm doing because we're playing at home. But if we start to experience some difficulty, then we will be switching over to the more control plus structure. There's Craig Moore. Had to fumble with the ball a bit and then just dumps it forward from a little bit of danger. That doesn't make me very happy. He may not have had a good passing target there. But in any case, yeah, I'm not particularly pleased with this. We're about 10 minutes in. Possession's about even, which is good. We actually had one shot. They haven't had any yet. Feeling good a lot about our setup. Crawford fights the ball, passes it way up to Thomas, who's going to struggle. Pass it to the left-hand side. Okay, you're dribbling with it a lot. Yeah, not where I thought you were going to go with it. Back to Crawford. We're looking for an opening. Balatoni's already got a yellow. Big pass forward. Is Thomas going to be able to pick it up? No. Over to Johnston, who's got some passing targets. He actually goes all the way up to Vaughn over there. Or Vaughan. I don't know. Probably Vaughn. Okay, we've got control over it again. The referee's in yellow. And what are you going to do, Moore? You've been a little funny lately. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know what's going on with you, Moore. It feels like you keep making odd choices. Your sharpness is a little bit better. Hold up Paul and more risky passes. Maybe that's not the right kind of role. Maybe it should just be an advance forward. Well, hold up ball, dribble left, get further forward. Now this feels right. How good's your passing? Oh, you've got the more risky passes on already. But I could tell you to do more direct passing. How good are you at passing, Mr. Moore? Only an 8. Yeah, that's not very impressive. Well, just use the default with nothing going on. I can't tell you specifically to have a higher tempo. I don't know. I'll leave it be for now. I do feel like we have to figure something else out. Alright, big wide shot from far away. Suits me just fine. That Vaughn guy may need to be locked down a little bit more than he is. Not 100% sure. Since this is a real match, are we still on... We're still on extended, which I think is going to be sufficient. I kind of feel like going comprehensive, though. I know that will make things a little longer and slower, but I think it'll give us a much better idea, a much clearer picture of what's going on. Fouls are 2 and 2, but apparently my 2 fouls were severe enough to earn a yellow card, which is a bit frustrating. I think the referee's biased. Handing to Railston. Railston back up front to Thomas. Big long shot through a big crowd of players on both sides, but delivers it. Thomas is the star. Here's something to consider, though. I wonder if we might be better off inverting Thomas's and Craig's roles. I mean, Thomas may be the best person in his role, but he might be, like, very good in Craig's role, and Craig might be much better as the poacher. I should check that between matches. I'm not going to do the swap now, but that's going to be something to potentially consider. Craig may be, like, wandering because of other reasons. But I should take a look at all his mental stats and all that. He was such a pro in FM 2016 and a core part of my my comp, but maybe things have changed a little bit. Oh! Railston. Doherty moving it well forward. Come on. Pass that ball. Big crossover to Thomas, but no. It's interrupted along the way. Keep in mind, this is with my shorter pass instruction. Those long bombs are still happening there. Shorter pass and play out defense, yeah? Play out defense, shorter passing. You still get long passes from time to time. Finally, yellow card for the other side. Thank you, referee. I mean, I'm sorry I said you were biased, but I don't know. Harkins is going to get his free kick over here. What's he going to decide to do? Oh, just does the short pass to Boyle. It was pretty close to some opposition, so I don't know how productive that was. Doherty up to Harkins, who just bounces it back to Boyle, who's going to bring it over to Kearney. Crawford. We do have some flanking potential. Over to Boyle. I don't think we're going to get a good shot off, but maybe a big cross? No, no one in position to take that, unfortunately. And the possession goes over to... Who am I playing against? Wraith. Yes. Move it forward. We got, looks like, pretty good defensive setup there. Hard for them to pass at this time. A lot of people clustered around one person, but... Oh, and a big foul there. That might be a free kick in a dangerous position, and might be yet another yellow card. What do we got now? 3 yellow cards against us. I wonder if I should tell my team to, like, chill out just a little bit. I mean, I don't want them to chill out too much, but... yeah, I will tell them to, like, just calm down. I might have to tell them to stay on their feet. God damn it. See... We haven't actually drawn that many fouls, I don't think, but this yellow card, this is clearly a very rough referee. You know, we can skip that, that's fine. That wasn't a very interesting goal. I'm like, maybe I should tell them to stay on their feet more. Because we're in a bad place here. I mean, come on. That has me very upset. It feels like we gave up a goal completely unnecessarily there. That was a, like, way backwards pass. All right, we've got our own free kick here, but it does get stopped by the wall. But a second shot, a third one. No, Crawford isn't able to get it going there. We do get a throw in, so the ball's still under our control near the enemy goal. But there's a couple of good opportunities there. That throw in being just intercepted is brutal. What was that? Oh, you know what I keep forgetting? I forget that my set pieces get reset all the time, so I have to make sure. God damn it! That not corner. Sorry, this is a throw, which is way down there. That the you're not actually in play, so let's get this and this and this for the throws. Go away. Corner kicks. Oh, we have no competent corner kickers. Wow. Left either. Do that. And the free kicks, you can do either foot, which is actually kind of helpful. Left foot, so you're going to go there. Right foot, you can go here. Okay, confirm changes. This guy. All right, he's receiving. Oh, I can't. Hate that I can't add even more changes to this before it's locked in, so I got to wait until these changes kick in, then make a change. I want to see if we can maybe mark that guy a little bit more. We're already type marking. Wow. Tackle him harder, but last thing I want to do is draw more penalties, so nope. I guess apparently we're keeping an eye on this guy. I mean, there is someone there. I could get someone specifically to mark him. I did deny him a good angle there, and we've got the goal kick, which is nice. 30 minutes into the game. Deep here. Is Moore going to be able to pick it up? Nope. Yeah, I feel like Moore's disappointing a lot. Like, almost we were having better luck with McGuffey there. But maybe it's because I had, like, lower expectations for McGuffey and I expect Moore to be, like, onto a god. That was an interesting kick that they tried there. Can't see that going in even if it was directly on target. That gives them the corner. Yeah, he's definitely the threat. That'll be a throw-in, which is certainly less dangerous than the corner, I think. Oh my god, stop knocking it out. Okay, I think I'm going to tackle him hard after all. He's just so very dangerous. All right. Nice attempt to pass it to the referee, but he's not actually on your team. So I'm not sure that's going to help. Is he going to cross it something? Nope, but that's going to be another goddamn corner kick. Oh my god! Get this ball out of here. I could remove the play-out defense. But at this point, it's not even like... We're not getting possession. We're not getting any control over the ball at any point. So we don't have the option of clearing it or playing it out. We're just sort of knocking it around. Oh, they actually got an offside. So finally we get ball control. Yeah, this is a rough game. Close down. Kevin McHattie. You think so? All right. There we go. Thomas, Moore overshoots. Well, that may have been a bad pass from Thomas, really, because Moore was just moving with momentum there. We should stop blaming Moore for everything. And that pass... Okay, my team is just not really doing well. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and we are going to do a tactic change. We're going to go over to our counter structured over here. I am going to leave out the play out defense. But a little bit more structured. Hopefully that will help out a little bit. Not liking this. I mean, it is 1-1. But it feels like... It feels ungood. So I think maybe we will be moving overall to a more structured approach, because I think our players might be having a bit of a hard time with the creative aspect, and do find themselves getting pulled out of position. And the other thing too is it might be impacting people's ability to pass, because they may not always be able to know where their team members are going to be. Lots of yellow cards. Wow, this guy's super strict. Free kick does go wide. For a goal kick. Wasn't even deflected, which is too bad because we could have gotten a corner out of that. Craig Moore, yeah, 6.4. I'm not imagining it. He's not playing at top form. It's a little early to sub him, but I don't know. Come on. Actually get your... Well, I was going to say get your hands in the ball. Okay, maybe not using your hands. Using your hands is probably a bad idea. We're not actually able to grab control over it. Close down more people. I mean, I can't always just close down everyone, mark everyone. Eventually, we got to play our own goddamn game. Kearney, big shot, but that goes well over and no good. So at the half, we're going to consider our status. We probably won't rush into changing things, although I really do want to get the new guy in here. Get a little bit of match sharpness. Again, he's going to come in a little bit rough, so it's a bit of a risk, but he's also going to come in with a lot more condition and endurance, right? And that counts for a lot. So probably it's something like the 55-minute mark. We'll get Boyle to use a little bit more of his fuel. He's still at 82%, actually. Jeebus. We can give another team talk over here. So, I will be assertive. Like, I'm far from pleased. Like, you guys have to kick it up another notch. That was not good enough. That is not good enough. I want to see more. I realize that this is a legitimately difficult team. They are considered the favorite, but we're at home, and I want to book a win here. If we don't, then I will actually be very disappointed. I don't think I'll yell unless there's an absolute collapse, but come on, Craig. All right, that was pretty legitimate getting taken away there. Hopefully that's a throw-in for us. I don't know, now we're on the other side. But yeah, all our stamina is pretty good. Which is interesting. I wonder why it's so much better here. Maybe because we're at home? I don't know, I think we were home last time when it felt like we were wearing out too much, but I might be wrong about that. It could be when you're away, one of the things that happens, you lose a lot more condition, I guess, from your away time. We also got, excuse me, a little bit more rest between games here. We had a lot more people come in at 100% condition. Whoa! Clear that ball. Excellent. And it's Thomas not actually, getting in there. Oh, but there was an offside as well. You can see our position just keeps changing over here because, other teams actually are going to end points. If we end on a complete draw here, we'll be in the middle of the pack, which will be fair. Literally, we'll be behind everyone who won and ahead of everyone who lost. But I would like to do a little bit better than that. Start things out well, especially since this team at home should hopefully be beatable. Again, about 50-50, which I guess we're in the right place for that. Oh, that's really bad. Ooh, nice, Magat. Wow, and that was really dangerous there. A couple of really huge openings. I'm actually really surprised we didn't get scored on. We almost deserved to get scored on there. Moore actually grabs it very legitimately. A big long-range shot that wouldn't have been on target regardless. But kudos to you on that attempt. All right, about 55 minutes in. We still have a lot of energy, including a Paddy Boyle, but he does have a yellow card, which is going to impact his ability to play a bit more aggressively here. So I'm going to bring Caleb Kane again, slightly higher skilled. Doesn't have the sharpness, but he's got a lot of morale going on. And I won't do any other subs yet, so we're going to do that. It's a bit risky, certainly to do the sub now, especially he wasn't low on energy, but hopefully there will be a payoff there. Actually, I don't know if we need to do a tactics change, and I think we do, actually. Crane, you're actually going to play more aggressively. Play as the aggressive fullback, that's fine. The same thing's going to happen here, actually. It's not just that they cross more often, it's also that they will play with a higher tempo, just generally try to move forward more. The higher aggression means a lot. Harkins over to Moore. Tries to one-time it, no go. Is collected by Wraith, but is Crane going to be able to pick it up? Not quite. Vaughn does beat him there. Again, Crane was playing further up, which again, that attacking means that they will play a little further up. But Moore's got it. He's got no real ability to move it forward right now, though. I think even Harkins is going to have a hard time getting through there. Like, there's some forward passes, but where are you going to go from there? Doherty. Ooh, Doherty, what was that? Again, I hate, like, that I can't easily interface things some more. That was a crazy long-ass shot from Doherty. Crane, nice and wide. Kearney in the middle. He's got a couple of people he can pass to, but it gets stolen by Kolokin. And 13,000 people swarm Stewart over there. Oh, and Vaughn is left. And he is being marked and everything like that, but he's got some serious speed. Yes, he is finding a lot of stuff. We could tell someone to specifically mark him, which is what they're suggesting. And you know what? I will. Balatoni, that's your full-time job. I like that. He's one of my central defenders anyway. It's already sort of kind of his role. I mean, he's not going to do that to the exclusion of everything else. But you're going to see this a lot. And that's okay. Hopefully Balatoni's got the speed and the stamina to keep up with him. Alright, back in our hands. 30 minutes left. I think I will go and switch back to extended, though. I don't have the vocal energy to play-by-play all this. Tom, what are you doing? Alright, hang on. Work the ball into the box. You guys are being, like, derp sticks. Absolute derp sticks at the distance. Okay, it's a 70-minute mark. It's probably a good time for another sub. A little concerned about what's going on over here. See, we don't have people who are that desperate for energy. Paul Kearney's going a little bit low. I guess we can bring in Jamie Adams, actually. That's a pretty good sub. Let's go and do that. Although Jamie Adams, I think his sharpness is a little low, because he just recovered from an injury, actually. But hey, what a better way to get you back in here. But is it going to break even? Is his extra condition going to compensate for his lower sharpness? And Moore seems to overshoot the passes a lot, and that's another fail there. I think he's just having a really bad day, but I don't really have someone to sub him with, do I? I might, actually. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Is that what I want to do? I mean, 6.5 is not the worst. He still has some stamina, but you know what? We got 15 minutes left. Let's swap you out with the other Craig. Other Craig! Get in there! Maybe you're having a better day. Ooh, foul. It's not good. Another yellow card. Yellow card for Elson. Everyone's got a freaking yellow card. We're going to get a lot more people. In the Scottish League, yeah, no, yes, he is. You're absolutely right. He is being drawn away from his position because of that marking, but that's part of the cost. No, we're not closing him down yet. We could do that as well. Opposition. So we've got someone permanently marking him. And we're tackling him hard. Which may or may not pay off. We'll close down on him quickly. Crawford does intercept that. Oh, there we go. Lots of head bumps there. See that all the time in foot soccer ball on real TV. I've seen it. People knocking the ball back and forth between the two teams with their heads. It's like they're playing ping pong. If we end this in a draw, it's not the worst. I really was hoping for a win here. Again, they were predicted to be better than us, but that's why I was really hoping to win this at home. Oh, that could have been really dangerous. Still really dangerous. Still really dangerous. Okay. Please tell me that's a goal one. No, I think that's going to be a corner for them because of the block. Ah, oops it. We've used all our subs. I don't think there's another instruction change, for fuck's sake, in play. Unless I want to go turbo aggro right now. Switch to control. Increase our passing. Increase the tempo. Take this out. We'll pass it forward a little bit more. We're really trying to move the ball forward at this point. I mean, you know, goals and differences and things like that, I guess, still matters. But not the same. It's mostly the win, so. Pass completion rate's actually not that stunning, regardless. Just try to out-tempo them now. Big switch in overall strategy. We changed some of the player roles as well. That might change the expectation about what, you know, who they're going to defend or what. Come on. Just aim it at the net. I mean, our shots are pretty even too. Like, this has been a very, very close match overall. Even shots, was even goals for a really long time. I mean, I could go, like, overload at this point, but I don't know. We got a minute left to go. We are in their end, which is nice, but they've got control now. No one makes the move to intercept that. Ballatoni's really looking for his target, which is over here, Vaughn. I think that will be the end of it. There's 30 seconds left. They've got control. That's probably what the highlight is here for, but who knows? Crawford to Thomas. Thomas, cross. Nope. Just lightly rolls it to the goalkeeper, and that'll be the end. Well, damn. Our very first actual Championship League match, and we do lose that. Despite being at home, I was really hoping that we would get the edge from that. Because again, we really have to avoid coming in the bottom. We are going to lose most of our matches. Yeah, I am disappointed. I'm not going to yell, but I am far from pleased. We are going to lose most of our matches because we are like probably going to come into the bottom part here. Post-match conference. You got his first. Yeah, that's really good. It's a great moment, but the referee had a lot of work. I'm not going to criticize the referee, but, you know, I would have preferred a more conservative approach. You don't like seeing your side concede goals, but you'll admit his was a sensational one. Can't think of any better than that. Oh, I hate answering all these questions. I should just send the my assistant coach to answer these from now on. Particularly hard. We deserve more than that. Absolutely don't want to rush him. Okay, we're going to do that, and yeah, I'm going to change my responsibilities to not answer the press stuff anymore because I find it kind of a pain in the ass. Where is that? Is that in here? Staff recruitment, transfer, scouting, training, youth development. First team. Team talks are fine. Press conferences. I'm going to go and send my assistant manager to do that from now on. New press signings is... no, we're going to do that as well. Tunnel interviews, maybe I can do that because it's like a last-minute sort of urgent thing that's going to be okay. Oh, Neil Scally. Yeah, I never turned that on. Yeah, that's why we didn't get any friendlies with our lower squads. Okay, that's too bad. Well, that is very disappointing. Would not surprise me if we lose the next match. We're playing against the Celtics, the very top team in the Scottish Premier Division. So, like, a whole division above us, and then some. Basically, 2 full divisions above us. It's going to be an away game for us. It's not very good. We're mostly going to expect to lose that. That might be a good time to run some of our second stringers here as well. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to be doing a switch here. I'm going to be moving Caleb Crane to the regular start over here. Hopefully get a bit more match sharpness in the training and also then in the game against what's his face, against the Celtics. Ooh, ineligible. Oh, because of the cup thing. Oh, parent team. Yeah, so we're gonna have to move Greg Fleming in there and then also swap in Hart and then Tony. Do we have 2 people from the same league? Parent club, yeah. So Nikki's going to go back in there, and we're going to put Michael Ross to sub there. We'll have to remember to put the Mac after that match, but for this one, that's going to be okay. Thanks for watching another episode, folks. I'm sorry we couldn't bring a win to this, but you can't win them all. See you next time. Bye-bye.